Hi Libra Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Libra, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a Celtic spread, and then I will do an overall card at the end of your reading, coming from the Moonology Oracle card deck. Everything has been pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to set these to the side, and we'll shuffle this deck just a few more times here. And we'll set this right here. We're not taking reversals for this reading. So let's see what we have for your first card for the Querent for you. Alright, we have the Seven of Cups. So beautiful energy that is present here, this being your energy of 7 with 7th house energy of Libra being present. Connected to the cup energy is wonderful. I feel this speaks to a lot of great self-love, having many options and opportunity at your leisure, being a great magician. We have the beautiful pink energy that represents you here, but this also being a color of the heart chakra, and the green color is also a color of the heart chakra as well. Green is also the color for Mercury as well, Mercury being the ruler of both Gemini and Virgo, where I'm getting the magician energy coming from the Gemini energy. Virgo being very strongly here connected to more of the speech, the paying attention to detail, the receipts. Gemini energy, though, coming through very strongly as a part of what it is that you're manifesting and creating. And there may be a particular someone here. This came through for the last reading for Virgo, and that Virgo energy wanting to be connected to that as well. But Virgo not being an option. So knowing that you're not an option, that you're the main shebang bang, and someone may be seeing you as this here too. This could be, I'm getting with that strong Gemini energy and the lovers wanting to come through, also about a choice being made. Connected to a lot of love and someone that you really love and they love you too. And there's a lot of happiness. I'm getting you being the scale energy, but the components that make up the scale being you and someone else. Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a fucus. Lovely. Let's see what we have for what crosses you. We have the Empress. All right. I feel that this cup represents this Empress. I'm getting strong masculine energy that's coming through, and someone feeling a certain kind of way about a particular feminine, seeing them as this Empress who has it all, who is able to create. This energy I feel is like a thriving energy from within that's coming through here to help one as they're connecting to their femininity and it being inspired from this Empress here. This person could be a mother. This is all four queens that create the Empress energy. Someone who's very attractive, very magnetic, very creative, very intelligent, very loving, very kind and nurturing, giving, supplying, magical, majestic, having everything that it is that they will always need, always in the energy of creating something new here too. So that could speak to that. This could even speak to, a mother. I did mention mother energy, but someone who could be birthing. Either birthing a child, set to birth a child, or birthing something new connected to their endeavors. Very playful energy is also what I'm getting here too. This being represented by the card of 3. Or the number 3, excuse me. This being a card of 3 in the major arcana. And it's also right before the Emperor energy. All right. A very abundant energy here too. Healthy, wealthy, happy. Thebomb.com is what I'm hearing. All right, that's nice. Let's see what is beneath you. We have the King of Pentacles. And I did a little spin on this card. That may pertain or be relevant towards this energy here. Speaking to someone maybe feeling like they're upside down, topsy-turvy is also what I'm seeing. I'm getting an energy of being imbalanced here too. Where there's a strong presentation, where this whole energy is filling up this card. This is a very abundant energy, someone who could have a lot of money. But I'm getting also someone who may be hiding quite a bit, just taking up like a majority, where you can barely even see their face. All you can see is like the top part of who it is that they are. Not wanting anyone to really see the truth of who it is that they are. As being a part of some Emperor energy, but it not being the actual Emperor itself. I do feel there's some clarity that's coming through. Like if there was any kind of confusion with the Seven of Cups being present, things are coming to the surface where now more clarity is coming in, and this helping one to maintain the balance of the seven that comes from within you. And just how deeply it is you feel about the importance of that. So materialism is also coming through connected to this with the facade energy and wanting to hide something. This being low vibrational here too. Seven of Swords is also what I'm getting. Pentacles is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then what is behind you? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Very interesting. So this looks like third parties. And with that Queen of Pentacles, these don't have to be counterpart. They very well could be, depending on the situation. I'm getting both situations where this could be about, discovery of there being other parties involved in a situation connected to a connection. A marriage that could possibly also be dissolving. Or because someone found out that someone was married, getting rid of this whole situation altogether. And then I'm also getting this could be the ex of someone in the King of Pentacles, and then this could also be an ex of someone, and these being completely unrelated. So take what resonates for that. Because I'm not even getting the actual energy of what these pentacle energies represent. It's more about the people, if that makes sense. It's not the pentacle represent. There's no pentacle representation there. I'm just getting this being about more of a representation of possible counterparts that may have been married and been completely faking the funk. And then this being about, exes who may be earth signs. And there's no money. Very interesting. I've never gotten that before. So with that masculine energy that was coming through, and then the mother energy that came through here significantly connected to this, this could be someone having a child by someone else here, and completely putting that energy behind them. And I do feel this Empress energy may have been possibly connected to this King of Pentacles here. And there being some kind of third party situation connected to the masculine energy I was picking up here. This all helping one to come into that balance energy of masculine and feminine. Having dealt with particular energies here and even here. And I hope this makes sense. Someone may have even had a child possibly not necessarily taken away from them, but used in the middle of a fight as a part of some kind of leverage, which is completely unfair to the child. And we're going to move on with that being said. Let's see what crowns you as the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so going through some very hurtful stuff connected to the third parties with the Three of Swords, and now the next energy being the Four of Swords. Sexual healing might be coming through. I just saw 11-12, but it gave me the energy of 11-11. And I do believe I was saying sexual healing as 11-11 was taking place. So this being your energy, and then also Gemini and Aquarius. 4 is connected to stability, and also Cancerian energy. So stability and love are coming through. Protection, security, and feeling safe. I'm seeing, like, I'm getting rising above these 3 swords here that have been very hurtful and very painful. And then I do see like a piercing through the energy of air, or what may be like a part of one's perception, and truth coming through this connected to one's creativity, sexual energy, sacral energy being here. Leo energy also being represented by the color of orange, so that could be significant too. But there being some great healing, a great pause energy here too in order to do this healing. After coming out of some turmoil here connected to a 3 of Swords. And I do feel it was pretty significant, especially with the King and Queen of Pentacles coming through here. Alright, so what is before you? We have the 5 of Pentacles. And this may be, like, I almost feel like it's, I want to say this too. I was getting succubus energy. I've gotten this for your reading before, and I believe it was for Aries. Either Pisces, maybe both. Pisces, Aries energy. I just get the energy of someone being put behind and now wanting to run back. Feeling left out in the cold. And using the child, like I just feel someone like using their child as a way to be a part or connect to another individual. And the child being put in the middle of this unfairly. And very selfishly, like I'm just getting energies that are making it more about themselves rather than looking at the bigger picture and how it may affect others. So I am getting this as being possible energies of what's been put beneath and behind coming through. And it may be that you are coming together in a connection here, and the exes of both you and someone else are coming through as both being left out in the cold. Those 2 5 of Pentacles of 2 exes. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I am getting that it is. Those 2 5s coming together to create a 10. Where I feel this is about a 10 energy of a Wheel of Fortune and a wheel turning in the favor of those who now have opportunity to see what they wish to see for themselves, what you've manifested for yourself, being in a loving state, high vibration, and manifesting, having to come through some difficulty with the 3 of Swords there to be in that healing energy of the 4 of Swords. And I'm just getting someone pleading or vying for attention. They're broken. Like you can see, this pentacle is broken. I'm just getting that a decision has been made. And that's what I was getting here with the main cup in the center, the main shebang bang. And all options, if there were options, choices being put to the back burner. And that's what we have here. All right, let's see what we have for you in your current state. Yeah, I'm feeling that too. 10 of Wands. Just feeling some burden energy coming out of, it's whatever one just went through, connected to that 3 of Swords. And having gone through that whole process to be able to select and to know and to come into greater, it's coming out of a particular part of one's journey so that one can move into greater. This is about a release here. Taking that ribbon of love here and wrapping it around. And this came through for the Virgo reading. Very interesting. But taking that green ribbon, wrapping it around these burdens here, what one has collected from a past part of one's journey, having learned some lessons. This could be a collaborative effort here of 2 soulmates. As I said, that 2-5 energy was coming through of 2 X energies combining to create a 10. We have that 10 here. And putting this to fire to bring about an ending so that a new beginning can come through. Wands is fire energy, the polarity energy, the shadow work of Aries, and then Sagittarius, Leo, and Ophiuchus. So with the dropping and the ending of these burdens here, the transmuting energy, the positive energy coming through is that Wheel of Fortune, which is a card of 10 in the major arcana that I was picking up on. And it may even be too that, energies that are wanting to return or come back or try to come back after they've been dismissed already, that being somewhat of a burden there too. While one is trying to heal and overcome that 3 of Swords to come into greater. After already having made a choice is what I'm getting. And the strong foundation of that choice being here in this Empress here. Almost like a supportive energy to help one as they're moving through this particular part of their journey. The surrounding energy, and if it's supportive energy, I'll be gosh darn. And there it is. The arrows of love. Just as I feel it's coming from this Empress here. Supportive love energy. The peach energy I'm seeing in this ribbon here, very passionate energy. Could be the orange energy connected to the sexual energy that I was getting here, the sexual healing. Arrows of love is what I'm getting. This is quick, fast communication. This is the part of the fire I feel that's being set to help one with these 10 of Wands and put it to rest so that a new beginning can start. 8s are prosperous energy, and I'm picking that up here strongly. I'm also getting Scorpio energy connected to this, but the magnetism and the fire energy is bringing me back to that Empress energy that's there. And this being the supportive energy that I was getting. Between these two are the 2 of Wands, and that being about the action and helping one to make the best decision for themselves. Steering that energy of the fire towards that decision. That's beautiful. And I see snake, serpent energy. That's very healing energy as well. Getting that very strongly too. That taking me to the 2 of Cup energy with the scepter energy and the strong Leo energy that's coming from both of these ribbons. That is in the caduceus that's above the 2 and the 2 of Cups in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. That is pretty. And I also get this being karmic energy here from Saturn as well. 10 being a part of Saturn energy here too. So this being karmic return of some sort. Karma playing itself out and coming through depending on what you put out there. Now what is returning. So let's see what we have for hope energy. Oh, lovely. We have the Ace of Swords. And as much as I would like to share what is coming through, I've been guided to not share, but it is a particular song. So a certain song may come to you while seeing this card here, but this is a passion energy connected to you and what it is that you wish for. And I feel that this is about that clarity and that truth that was wanting to be spoken on, that is coming through here for you. Praying for this and now seeing the results of this coming through as one is taking the time to heal in that Four of Swords. The healing energy being present, connected to the Empress energy and the feminine energy. That a masculine energy, I'm getting this strongly for a lot of you Libra moons, are being represented, are allowing this to come through for yourselves, where the balance for your masculine energy, connecting more into your femininity, is helping to restore, and you're seeing this in greater clarity and awareness that's helping you to maintain your scales. The delicacy from within you coming through, and it just bringing about a great balance. And now I feel a production, a physicalness of the energy from what it is that you've been utilizing from within to create that balance and wholeness is now manifesting itself. And I do get sexual energy along with this here too as well. Wanting to make love, wanting to come together passionately, connect in a very dear way. The energy of dear, the word dear, D-E-A-R, is coming through. D-E-E-R may even be significant. But this is a complete new beginning here that's based on a foundation of truth. And I'm just getting it going again back to this energy here. And the pink energy correlating with the love that one is feeling from within, connected to this Empress here. A new start based on a foundation of truth, passion, great sensuality and connection and clarity and understanding and communication, and all that Mercury represents is what I'm getting here too. Your energy is present here, so we do have that strong Venus energy, but I do feel with that green wanting to come through connected to your pink energy in the Seven of Cups. The importance of communication being significant when it comes to a strong foundation of what one is wanting to build on as a part of some newness here. I hope that all made sense. That just flowed straight out my face. All right, let's see what we have for your outcome. We have the Page of Wands. So this being the fun flirtatiousness that's coming through, connected to you and someone else. A choice being made. Clarity coming through. What's in the heart? The heart wants what the heart wants. We'll just put it that way. But this is, it's been represented as the succubus energy in the past. That's not what I picked up on. I feel that this is, having that clarity and it coming over that Ace of Swords, where there may have been, that lower vibrational energy of confusion with the Seven of Cups on a lower level, connected to a succubus energy. But now there being no doubt and having great discernment too about what is and what's coming. It's the vibe. Plain and simple. It's the vibration. Possibly too having gone through like trial and error after, a certain energy has come back, certain energies have come back, feeling your way through this. And I just see this blade connecting with this cup here. And the orange and green coming together. The love and the passion and the fire coming together to create a connection between you and this Empress energy here. And it being very fun, flirtatious. And that being the major part of the newness and the focus, rather than that lower vibrational energy, which is beneath and behind you. That has been a burden that is being dropped, being supported. Having the hope of this energy, it coming through with the onset of beautiful flirtation and fun and wonderful communication and messages connected to love and the fire. that's coming from within as a part of that sexual healing in the Four of Swords. This is so pretty. I do see this more of a red ribbon being here, and that representing the shadow work that was being done, where it may be connected to this energy here, where I was not necessarily getting Pentacle energy at all. That Pentacle energy, you know, I don't even want to dive into that, but I feel that this is more about root chakra energy and that work being done, the lower chakras, and then the heightening. And as one is heightening, meeting the design and destined soulmate on that level, and it being fun. On the bottom, we have the moon. This being a card of 18. So this just coming through as your representation here in that masculine energy that I was picking up on. Egyptian energy could be significant. I do see shadow work energy, new moon energy coming through. That's being at the crown, it being very significant, connected to telepathy is also what I'm getting. And what's at the crown. Like paying attention to what's at the crown, rather than that lower vibrational energy that has been worked through successfully here. The next step after the moon card is the sun card. So going from the dark into the light. And I feel that that light is that feminine energy coming from within, getting in touch with this after being out of touch, and it just helping one to heighten into much more stable and healthier levels. Where one is now, I feel able to enjoy what's here, what's coming, what's been happening after coming out of some very, very hard, heavy, weighing down, burdensome stuff here. This comes together to create a 9. Sagittarius energy connected to this, Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius, with your moon energy being present here for your moon reading. Definitely just speaks to your element here, the masculine energy I was picking up on being connected to your feminine energy and the state of wholeness and balance coming through is what I'm getting there. Seeing the moon energy being balanced at the crown there too. 9s are also about completion, so successfully coming through a part of one's journey. Maybe feeling a certain way and having, you know, certain feelings from within that go very, very deep. And as one is working through their shadow work, a lot of these feelings are now able to come to the surface and be shared. Alright, so I overall just get newness that's coming through. Great accomplishment connected to maintaining one's balance, and in doing so being rewarded with a beautiful gift of an Empress that's coming through to help one to support. It may go both ways, but I do see this as being more supportive energy coming from this Empress energy here. With a lot of love and a lot of fun, passion, flirty fun, flirty. Say that 3 times. All right, let's get your final card before I completely blow it for Libra moons. I'm just getting like a very strong love, very deep from within. 1 card for Libra moon. Oh, you got 2. We got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, and meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. All right. And I did get the energy of the scales for you here. This being the masculine energy and then the feminine energy. Like, I didn't want to say it, but Libra, you're in love with the Pisces. I feel like I've said that almost every single reading since I've started your readings. And it's okay. And that could be, you know, that moon energy there. And it not really being a secret. The Pisces knows. Let's see what's on the bottom. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. And I did mention that, and I feel like, you know, with that Four of Swords and now with the 9 energy and the Sagittarius energy, it happening. It's here. The work's been done. Changes are being made. Great health and self-care. I feel too this is even like the message from the Empress here, to meditate and contemplate. All right, we'll leave this right here. And this could even be, and I just noticed where I sat this, but this message could even be for these energies here, of looking at the bigger picture and maybe setting example by doing so for the energies that are still wanting to come around here, but the message being made clear. So Libra Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, enjoy yourselves, and I wish you all the very best, and take great care. I love you. Peace.